What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and well, today it's game day, so we are here for a little pre-game action, ladies and gentlemen. Now, not able to give you the game inactives because I have got a couple things I need to do before this game starts. So, wanted to jump on here, talk to you guys. Sorry, yesterday did not get home from work till 8:30. What a week it has been. Put in 65 hours. Oh my God. Trying to make a little bit of money before this Christmas. So let's have it go. But I hope you're all having a great week. Hope you're ready for the holiday season. Hope you all have a Merry Christmas. Stay safe out there with the pandemonium of shopping, the weather, all the craziness. But look, we get to put that all aside for a second, lock in, and watch some birds. So that's what we're going to do today. But you know, it's been crazy this past week. I don't know about you guys. I know a lot of you sickos have been with me in the Eagles all year, but to see the change, just watching everyone becoming Eagles fans. Like I made a post earlier today. Like half the stuff you go to buy, everything's sold out now. You're walking by, people are like, "Go Birds!" And it's like, I don't even know what to do anymore. Like it's week 16, so I guess it took a little bit, but. When we predicted this exactly happening at the end of the year, I didn't know it would be so much of a flip-flop. Because you remember last week when everyone was out on the Eagles and how much they suck, and they couldn't beat the Panthers even though they beat the Panthers, and we can't pass the ball, and then we pass all over the Steelers, and it's just crazy watching people be controlled and not know what's going on. But we finally, the casual fans and the media. You see things like when I predict we'll go 15-2 and win the Super Bowl before the preseason starts. People are like, "Oh, F you, man. You don't know football." And then you get these D-bags who are like, "Well, I think the Eagles will go 15-2 and win the Super Bowl in week 16." And they're like, "Oh, yeah, we're 12-2, dude. Pretty close." But it's wild to see because then it's like, "Oh, these guys are experts." And it's like, see, I don't really consider people experts if they just tell me what I already know and I'm watching. And if I told them that months ago, it's just kind of funny to me, dude. So watching everyone become huge Eagles fans, Skip Bayless, all these weirdos that don't know football, it's been wild, dude. I don't know about you guys, but I'm blown away. The comments, it's not, "I hate everyone." Like, there's still some of that, don't get me wrong, but it's weird, dude, and it's a Christmas miracle. Like, this is what we've been begging for. Let's teach people some football. Let's get excited. Do you imagine if people were excited about the Eagles all year, if they would have been rooting for the Eagles, not waiting till week 16 when the season's about to be over, regular season. But I'm glad they're on board now because, once we win that Super Bowl and we have to hear everyone, no one saw it coming. Everyone hated Vic. And I have to sit here and be like, well, I made videos breaking down how they would, but, people are like, "Hey, you're just guessing." It's like, well, if that's how you do analysis, that's cool, dude. But we break things down around these parts, and you guys have been tuning in all year. You've been letting me know how you feel, whether you agree, disagree, and that's cool, man. I don't mind when people disagree with me. I do my own analysis, my own work, and that's how I'm able to know more than all of the experts out there combined. So, hey, man, I'm glad you guys appreciate it. So, a very Merry Christmas to all of you. I love you guys. I appreciate you all tuning in here. It has been an insane week for me, though, so it's nice to get to sit down, talk a little bit of birds with you. So tell me how you're feeling about this game. How are you feeling? Are you on board now? Have you been on board with me? Let me know how you're feeling about this Eagles team. And do you think we could beat this Commanders team handily? Do you think we struggle? Do you think we could, and I see it all, the trap game. They're a good team, bro. It's the NFL. I don't know what a trap game, like anybody can win and lose. That's your John Madden, talk for the day. But Dylan, my man, appreciate you tuning in. My guy, Drew, let's go. Hope you're all having yourselves a great morning. Hope you are ready. We got a true sicko in the building. Tiffany, let's effing go. Appreciate you taking the time here. And look, I love you guys. I really do. And I apologize that this week has been so crazy. It's all a blur, honestly. Like the shows I put out, I'm like, did I do all those shows this week? Like, that's crazy. So it literally, running on fumes is so worth it when I see you guys coming in, because you guys have helped me continue this path. When every content creator out there, Eagles-wise, was making funeral videos on the Eagles. Fire Vic Fangio. Jalen Hurts sucks. Everybody sucks. You remember I stood right here and told you, I will never follow dumb people. I could never do that. I don't care what people have to say. And you guys stood right there with me. So that's the ultimate Christmas gift, is having you guys in my corner. So I love you guys. I appreciate you. I really do. Little G, go Birds. Congratulations. Apologies. I love you, bro. Hope you're having yourself a great Christmas. let's effing go. Love to see you guys sharing that love down below. Good morning to you. We got another Tiffany in the building. Let's go. Tiff Squared. I'm all about it. You guys, man, I hope you're ready. I have to run and do a couple things. I got a work party after the game today. Got to make sure I have a few things I want to take. So, yeah, it's already been a crazy day, a crazy week. It has just been wild. But the one thing that was nice was to not have to come home and all the comments, all the hate for the Eagles. It finally feels like they might, flip-flop and be fans of the Eagles again. And like I said, when, that Panthers game, when it was over, I said, look, once we beat up the Steelers, you'll see all these morons jumping right back on board. And thank God. Thank God, because hearing analysis from people that don't know anything about football is honestly – it's rough, man. It is rough. And I see a lot of talk. The Eagles are trading for Patrick Mahomes, Myles Garrett. The trade deadline's over. I wish people could just learn some basic stuff and we wouldn't have to deal with this. But, hey, let's get them rooting for the Eagles. Let's get them on board. Let's get these bandwagon fans heading in the right direction. And, yo, Troy, my man, let's go. And, yeah, man, it's been a crazy year for me. And, working these 50, 60-plus hour weeks has really weighed on me, but I hope you guys still enjoy all of the content. I do my best to, come home after getting up at 5 a.m., getting home, last night it was like 8 o'clock. I do my best to, create these hundreds of graphics and put out the information you guys need to know. And I know there's a lot of people out there, doing their best to counteract what I do and teach people, nothing about football. Let's keep standing up to them and let's do these fans right. Let's get people rooting for the Eagles all year round because it's weird to me. This new age, the G-Rocks and all these people that flip on the Eagles and stuff, whenever, they're struggling or 12-2 and people think they're struggling, it's really weird to me. I grew up I bleed green. Like I love my Eagles, whether win, lose, or tie, bleed green until I die. It's literally how it is. So I was happy to find fans like you, Troy, and Tiffany, and Dylan, and Drew, and people across the globe that love their Eagles, and that's what we're here for, man. So I'm grateful for you guys this holiday season. Yeah, I'm not going to wait till January for that. Love you, fine. Yo, love you too, brother. Really appreciate you. Herschel loves you too. He's pumped for the game. I'm pumped for the game. Hope you're all ready to run through some walls. Yeah, that'd be nice. I'll be down with 3 of them. I would like to see a few sacks here, but Jaden Daniels, a talented quarterback, but as I talked about throughout the week and during that top matchup show specifically, I think that this team can get some pressure on the rookie Brandon Coleman. You talk about Andrew Wiley on that right side. I think the Eagles should be able to do some work. And again, I know there's a lot of haters out there, and I see there's this one that trolls nonstop about how this Eagles defense sucks. And it's got to be getting harder because this last week they're saying it's like, dude, I mean, do you watch football? Do you see this Eagles defense? And I know a lot of you, out there were a little skeptical. A lot of people sent a lot of hate my way for trying to teach you what Vic Fangio's defense would look like and why we would be the best defense in the NFL. But I think people are starting to see, like, man, maybe if I just, learn a little, I wouldn't have to follow morons like ESP and all those people. So, hey, man, Tiffany, that would be a great present right here. And look, you see a lot of casual fans upset, at him and Cooper DeJean. They're not, 10 interceptions, 5 sacks, all this stuff. They've been playing phenomenally, and I really don't care what anybody says. I know they're just trying to hold on to their Eagles suck and everybody sucks narrative, but no one cares. We know that this offense, this defense can stand toe-to-toe with anyone, and I've told you before the season started, and I'll keep repeating it every single week, this team is going to win the Super Bowl. And whether people not want to jump on board yet, and at week 16, a little late here, but you guys have been there from day one, and that, my friends, is what matters. So let's see some big moves, some big plays from whoever. I don't care who it is. You guys can let me know who you feel is going to have a big game. Tiffany saying pick 6 coming. I'll just take an interception, whatever it is. But let me know, you guys, who your player of the game is. Whatever it is, I'm all about it. We don't want them to come aboard on the chain. Yeah, that's how I feel. But I know a lot of you guys follow those other content creators, and I see everybody always commenting on their stuff and retweeting their stuff. So if you guys are welcoming them all back, I figured I might as well, too, open the door, let everybody jump back on board. All your favorite content creators are finally back. They're Eagles fans again. They love Vic Fangio's defense and Jalen Hurts, so that's what I like to see. So I'm only doing, trying to be accepting because you guys are always out there, always sharing all their stuff and always making sure, their stuff gets seen. So I figure I might as well just, okay, if that's what we're doing, if we're the new Cowboys fan base, I guess, That's just something I have to accept. So if everybody's jumping on board, I guess I just got to accept that. And it's just the way I look at it now is it's better than having to hear, oh, Jalen Hurts can't throw, Saquon's washed. Like, stuff like that just shows me how dumb people are. And I'm sorry. Like, if you're going to claim to know something, you should have a basic understanding. So I'm only doing it for you guys, Tiffany. I know you guys love a lot of those content creators, and not to bash anybody, I know a lot of them build their, little empires there by, the clickbait, the misinformation, by, trading every single week. Everybody sucks. I get that, and I know the world's into that stuff. So I try not to be too tough on people. I don't want to offend them. So I want to make you guys happy. So if you guys love that stuff and are always comment, I always see, people going to bat for these people. I'm trying to do the same. I don't like when they're trashing my Eagles, and that's why I have this show, to counteract their stupidity. And that's why I always tell you guys, you can believe them if you want, or you can believe someone that actually knows what they're talking about and gets things right. That's a choice for you to make. But yeah, man, Drew, my man, is back in the building. You're getting a lot of love, my man, and we love you, dude. Hope you're doing well over there in Germany. And it's been a crazy week, man. I hope you're having a great week. It's just crazy. Yeah, man, it has. Yeah. Am I deja vu in here? Did you just say something like this? I'm literally like, was that Troy, or one of you said that? But hell yeah, Troy, it's nice to see you again, man. It has been really crazy. And I like today, my head is pounding. Like, I have a migraine, and I'm doing my best to just stay excited, because it's exciting to see people bend the knee. It's exciting to see people repeating me after we talked about months. We would get to this point, and here we are. That's an early Christmas present for me, and you guys that have been there with me. It's awesome to see it, to watch these people have to buckle and fold. You've got Chase Daniels of the world, the Dan Orlovskis, and these people just don't have a strong grasp of how football works. And, oh, well, this guy was entitled and, got to go play and showed how much he sucked ass and never was anything in the NFL. And it's like, look, that's a great achievement that you made it to the NFL. Fantastic. But just because, okay, let's say I'm working at McDonald's, just because I know how to work the fry station doesn't mean I could be the owner of McDonald's. Like, we get this stuff like Seth Joyner hates the Eagles defense. Everybody sucks, oh, they suck. You got to blitz every play. And it's like, I understand, if this was 50 years ago, if you have that mindset, but it's not. This is reality. This is the present right now. And then you see people like Seth Joyner, they become the biggest fans ever. And it's like, that's what I'm trying to tell them. And then it's, oh, well, they're experts. They know. And it's like, to me, an expert is someone who knows what they're talking about. I don't know in this world where we lost that, where experts became just D-bags that just yell loudly at the screen and know nothing about what they're talking about. But that's where we're at, dude. Liz in the building. A happy game day to you. Let's effing go Birds. Go Birds, and happy holidays. I love it, dude. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Bar mitzvah, Jesus, whatever you celebrate. I don't know any of these things. I know there's a lot of that, hundreds of religions out there. So whatever you guys, baby acorn day or whatever the hell it is, I'm not here to upset anyone. I want you all to enjoy your time off from work, your time with family. It's whatever, the lights, you don't like it. You do. Trust me, I deal with all of it at work. Some people upset, don't like, being happy. That's cool, dude. For me, it's a very Merry Christmas. And I saw someone make a post today, and it was like, oh, me angry when the Eagles won't win like I do. And I was like, see, that's the problem right there. You're even a little bitch when we're winning. So, like, let's get these people, turning things around, learning something in life, and rather than just listening to people that don't know anything. Please, we need a Christmas miracle here on 42nd Street or whatever it is, dude. I appreciate you. And I'm going to go get some fresh air. I literally can't breathe. Probably due to the fact that I was in a church basement all week, just breathing in concrete and ass and dirt and listening to organs smashing above me. And oh my God, this week was nuts, man. I think it was really nuts. But the one thing I had peace in, and one thing, with this job, a lot of times, you're just in your own head, you're bashing stuff, doing stuff, but I'm always thinking about the Eagles. That's the one thing. And, I stay excited about this team because I think everyone will become the biggest fans of the Eagles, because I meant it when I said it before the season started. This is the best team, if not the best team I've ever seen. It's one of the best teams, but I think by the end of the year, we'll find out. We'll know. But if we could stay healthy, you don't shoot yourself in the foot. That's how those things happen. And when I broke down why we were going to draft Quinyon Mitchell or Cooper DeJean, why we were going to sign Saquon Barkley, and, all these things, it's for a reason. Like, I don't wait for things to happen and then tell you it happened, because we all know it happened. Like, I try to do it beforehand. So I hope you guys really enjoyed all the work I put in this year. And I'll talk to you one more time before New Year's end, or New Year's, whatever you call. I don't know. My brain's not working. But look, I just think that year's end is what I think I was trying to say. Bear with me, a little crispy this morning. But yeah, he's going to be running for his life, just like last time. And he'll try. But you got a damn good defense here. So just like I said last time we played them, Eagles are going to find out. No, we already knew. See, we don't need to find out anything. People are going to find out that the Eagles are not only the best team in the East, but the best team in the NFC and the best team in the damn NFL. Write that down, jot it down, hanging my hat on it like I did before the preseason started for a reason. Because I believe. If you believe with me, welcome to the family, baby. If you don't, you'll be awake soon enough. I promise you. I promise you. Yeah, let's go. Let's effing go, Wilt. I appreciate that, dude, and I appreciate you tuning in. And we all woke up. We all have ourselves, things to do. We have life going on. It's crazy, but one of the things we got to remember is, life is crazy. And, you guys know I just lost my cousin last week, and anything can happen at any time, and it's unfortunate. So make sure you're loving your loved ones. Make sure you're letting them know you got some rift going on with someone in the family. Try to, mend things here. Try to make things right before it's too late. So yeah, man, it's definitely the holiday season. And I know, it's cliche to just follow what you're told and be happy because of the holidays. Try to be positive. That's why I say it every single show, every day, every week, every year, is because I mean it. Care about people every day. But if it takes you the holiday, if it takes you something to do it, do it. Enjoy it, man. Enjoy life. Don't let these shitbirds bring you down. And you see the world is full of rage. Everybody's pissed off. We've now got tyrants in charge of America. We've got people that want to ruin. You got your douchebags like Elon Musk who just want to watch people just be poor while the rich get richer. And dog, I promise you, I'll always have your back. Like, I promise you, when that time comes, find me. I'll be wearing those people. Like, I don't care, bro. Like, these people are evil, and I see the negativity. But that's why I created this channel. I'm done with it. I need my escape, and that's the Philadelphia Eagles. So I try to be, a real positive light and try to teach people it takes action to change things, to show people, votes and prayers. That's great. You stick your thumb up your ass and think something's going to change, but it's not. So real action is how we get things done. And, I'll get on a grander scale at one point in life, but right here, right now, I try to do it with my Eagles. I try to stand up to misinformation, to the dumb shit, and show people you don't have to just follow what you're told and always just do as you are told and follow these rich old balls weirdos. So, hey, man, just like in football, it's real life. I'm going to be Jimmy Smith for the rest of my life. I can promise you I will never, ever change who I am. I will always stand up to the man and the douchebags. So, alrighty, yeah, it'll help your nose. And yeah, I definitely want to do that stuff. You definitely want to clean that stuff out working in this job. Let's go, Lynn. Appreciate you tuning in, you sicko. Hope you're having a great weekend. Joe, my man, let's go. Are you guys seeing it? You seen everyone jump on board? You getting excited about it? Do you think today is the day everyone becomes the biggest Eagles fan ever? For those that haven't flip-flopped just yet, I see almost every Eagles content creator is now repeating my words, now following, bending the knee to me. And I love that, dude. You have no idea how beautiful it is to watch people trash the Eagles over and over again and then just have to, actually, they're my favorite player ever. I'm going to go buy some fancy socks and my hat. Like, I love being in control of those people. It is awesome. I'm not going to lie to you. Because when you trash my birds, you better come correct. And they never do. And it's happening, bro. I promise you. Just like I told you before the season started, we will go 15-2. We will win this division and we will win the Super Bowl. And you know what? Even if we don't get that W some miraculous way the last couple of games here, and whether we're resting people or some stupid shit happens, I don't care. I still have the Eagles winning the Super Bowl, and I know every content creator, Eagles media member is praying that we lose today so they can make some shitty show with their funeral stuff and their weirdo shit. That's cool, dude. I don't. I like seeing my birds win, so you can always tune in here and find out how we're going to do that and put out a show every single day this week. Hopefully you are able to check them out. Yeah, hell yeah. And happy holidays to you all. The taco holders, that's hilarious. But I hope you're ready. Confident? I'm 10 out of 10, man. Always confident because of my work. I'm confident in my work and what I break down. And, we broke down this entire week how this team, will win this game. Just like before the season when I broke down how we would win the Super Bowl, I assure you, there is no expert. And I've offered, a free jersey to anyone that can, show me, you can add 10 content creators, 10 media members together. And if you could just get the amount of things I have predicted for you or shown you, I'll give you a free jersey. But the unfortunate part of it is there is nobody in the Eagles media or content creators or fan base that does that. So there's me. And I promise you, these little shitbirds will be on board. And look, I don't care what they have to say. That's unfortunate. And Lynn, I know you weren't a big fan of Vic Fangio and this D, and I get it. A lot of people still very skeptical on this team. I'm 10 all the way, man. I just believe. And again, that's because of my work and not just because of this team. And it's easy to say, the Eagles are going to win every time or do whatever, but it's harder to make a show every single day and show you how exactly it's going to happen. So that's why I do that. I break things down. I make you aware of what's actually going on. And that way you can decide for yourself, oh, shit, he was right about these top matchups. Oh, damn, that guy did have a good game. Hey, wait a minute. That's why I do this stuff. So I hope I can bring you up to 11. I want to get you guys so confident about the Eagles that you become the biggest fan ever. I want you to be on us level, the sickos level. I want you to walk down the street and people know. They know that they're about to talk birds with you because you are the most crazy mother effer they've ever met. And I love that, man. I love that when people see me, they know that this team, it means the world to me. So they're always going to have to learn to come correct because that's just what I do. And let's effing go. Danny, my man. I know you've been tuning in and I appreciate your comment the other day. I know you said something. You're like a little skeptical once, but you kept me up. And that's why I do this, man. I don't care if you guys are skeptical. You don't like these guys or do that or do this. It's those shitbirds out there that I'm going after. The media people, these content creators. The fact that we have to listen to this trash is too much for me. I don't care. We're not going to have the same ideas. We're not going to agree on everything. And that is what this is all about. It's to give you an opportunity to talk to someone that actually knows what's going on because there's no one else out there to do that in the Eagles world. So I figure, let's turn this fan base around. Let's get back to where we used to be. When I grew up, we were the best fan base in the world. Now, I truly still believe us diehards are the greatest fans there are. We love our team no matter what. And, this new Cowboy-style fan we have in our fan base, it's hard for me to deal with it, but I'm trying because I know a lot of you guys love that stuff and are big fans of those creators. So I don't, want to knock anybody. If you guys love that stuff, that's cool. But for me, I love watching them repeat me now. It's beautiful. So, Daniel, glad you're tuning in, my man. Hope you're ready for the holidays. Yeah, I know, Tiffany. And I hear it every year. This guy's great. Oh, you got to check this guy out. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm trying to find something from before this year. I need to see you breaking down Cooper DeJean. I need to hear you telling me Quinyon Mitchell is the greatest corner in this draft and is going to be a superstar. Cooper DeJean, the future Hall of Famer for the Eagles. Like all these things that, we talk about before they happen. That to me is an expert. Someone who tells me shit after I've already seen it. Oh, my God, he's really good. Hey, did you know he's really good? Wow. What an expert, man. I had no idea. But they're not out there, Tiffany. I promise you. Prove me wrong or just, hey, look, and that's all right. And, yeah, that's why I made that video breaking down how this scheme works. And, I don't know what team you were watching that failed with this scheme, but I know the Eagles, I loved how good we were the last few years. And you saw when we broke that sack record a couple years ago, and you saw when we were number one against the pass. That is what I talked about when everybody, I hate being a good defense. We don't blitz every play and play like it's 1950. And no, we don't. And that's why listening to stupid people will never get you anywhere. You have to understand how this stuff works. So when I make these videos, before the season starts, break down the defense, and then I make it again after we draft and sign people and show you how they'll fit and why this defense is going to be the best in the NFL while everyone's saying we should fire our defensive coordinator that's going to make it the best defense in the NFL. That's why I do these shows, to show people so they don't have to believe other people. They don't have to be confused. And I'm not saying you, Lynn. I'm saying in general, that's why I do these things. So people don't have to be so lost. You know what I mean? They could be here and be like, holy shit, this guy literally tried to tell me. And like, if there's anyone else who even predicted we would draft 5 of the 9 people we did, that'd be amazing. But, obviously I had 7 of the 9, but it's like, this is why I do it, right? So go Birds. China, appreciate you tuning in. And yeah, man, that's what I talk about. This, and they were all variations of Vic Fangio's defense. But that's, when I broke his defense down and what he would try to do, that's why I talked about the differences. But when I got excited about Vic Fangio here, that's why I told you guys exactly how it worked, why I was so excited, because, this is the 4th year of running a multiple scheme defense. And you kept hearing, we're running a new style defense. Like, well, it's the same style, but it's the Godfather himself. So, hey, people will get excited soon enough. I promise you. Those of you that enjoy the work, get something from the work, and get excited with me, that's what it's all about, man. That's literally why I do it. So let's get excited. I got to roll out here, ladies and gentlemen. Got a few things to do before this game starts, but I'll be back post-game. It's going to have to be a quick one because I got a work party to go to afterwards. So let's handily beat the living shit out of these Commanders. Let's get everyone cheering for the Birds. Let's hear all these dumbass analysts, whatever, ass analysis, what was it the other day, Liz? Conquestion, I think I said. Bear with me. But I love you guys. I really do. And a couple of you have a couple gifts coming your way. So hope you enjoy them. I love you guys. And I hope to see you post-game. Win, lose, or tie. I bleed green until I die. So I'll see you back here whenever that may be. But yeah, you guys need anything, reach out. And you see some haters out there, give them a go Birds for me. Let them know we're here to dominate. And until they're all on board repeating everything we say, we're going to keep laughing in their faces. So go tell your favorite content creator, get on board with the Eagles before it's too late. It is week 16. It's crazy to be sitting here before this preseason started and tell you and watch all of it happen. And then people finally, it's felt like years, hasn't it? Crazy. So let's not take years to catch up here, folks. Let's go beat some Commander ass. And I better see your ass in your seat watching this show a little bit later here today. But stay safe out there. All the pandemonium, the craziness. But if you need me, you need a friend, you need anything, I'm always here for you. I know the holiday season can be tough. You lost someone, whatever it is. And I definitely have myself. So I'm always here for you guys. I want you to know that. I love you. I truly do. Do not hesitate to reach out. But that's all I've got for you. So appreciate you hitting that like button, sharing this stuff, subscribing, all the things you are doing. I cannot thank you enough. I love you guys. I really do. I hope you're ready for the off season where, I've seen the trade stuff, this stuff, that stuff, but that's great, man. I know a lot of you are excited for that, but let's pump the brakes. We're not trading for anybody. Trade deadline's over. Let's get excited right here today about this Eagles team going to win the Super Bowl. 1 week at a time, one game at a time. And each game, I'm going to break down how that's going to happen every single week. And they can deny me all they want, but the truth shall set you free. So I love you guys. I hope you have a great day. I really do. And they can keep that energy. But look, I know a lot of you guys love that stuff. So I'm just here to tell you, your favorite content creator, I'm glad they're back. I'm glad they flip-flopped. Bandwagon fans, thank you. Because listening to the shit they tell you guys and then have to hear it repeated, it's brutal for me, somebody that understands it. So thank you, Lord. A Christmas miracle. Let's get everyone become the biggest Eagles. Now we need the media to do it because it's tough out there. So I appreciate you guys being there for me. Know that I'm always here for you. But have yourselves a great rest of your day. Hope to see you post-game. But until then, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all stay safe out there, and as always, say it with me now. Go Birds!